Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shooting It Straight with Donnie C. I am your host, Donnie C. I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out with us, having a good time today. Today is a very special episode. Why is it so special, Don? Well, it's a sad episode because this is the first one I'm doing without my good friend Dave. But I had to get a replacement, and it's not a full-time replacement, but to fill in such big shoes, I had to get a big guy. There's not many other big guys I know outside of my own son, Jake! How you doing, buddy?
How we doing, everybody?
Hello, everybody. So, if you haven't seen the show before, basically what it is me and my son, we're going to sit here, we're going to have a good time, we're going to talk about current events, current topics, basically answer your questions, have a good time. He's going to ask me some riddles today, so we got riddles coming up.
I got some good ones coming.
That's what I hear. I don't know what they are. I never know what anything is. He's got questions for me. He's got riddles for me. But how does he get the questions? Well, it's very simple. You send in your questions to shootingitstraightwdonniec@gmail.com. What happens is whoever my co-host is at the time is going to read the questions to me. I'm going to have no idea what they are right before the show. I'm going to know while we're recording. And hopefully I knock them out of the park and have some great answers. If I do, well, then great. Give me a like, subscribe, tell your friends. And if I don't, well, do the same damn thing. I want the subscriptions. I want the likes. So come on, let's go. Let's have a good time. Now, we started the show. I was a little embarrassed. I got to be honest. I'm embarrassed. I didn't expect the camera to come on me right away, and I don't know.
I couldn't tell if that was my mom or not. I was seeing that.
Yes. So if you've been living under a rock, you don't know what that was about. But if you're not living under a rock, let me show you guys what happened. So a CEO went to a Coldplay concert. Why he went to Coldplay, I don't know. But this is basically what happened. They were on the big screen, and they go, "Oh, hey, we're on the big screen. Oh, wait a minute, I'm not supposed to be on the big screen. No, what? I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide, and nobody will know what's gonna happen because, it's fine. That's how normal people act when they're on the kiss cam at a Coldplay concert." But I mean, there's so many things that went wrong with this. So many things.
Look, I'm glad I'm not the cheating type, so I'll never have to be in that situation. But just imagining being that guy.
Oh. Well, okay.
He's feeling on top of the world,
right?
And then he realizes everyone else sees him.
Yep.
Not on top of the world.
Look at this photograph. Oh no! Don't look! Don't look!
Don't look at this photograph.
Okay, so one, he cheated on his wife. If you've been a fan of the show, you know I don't condone cheating. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. I don't think you should be doing it. If you don't like the woman you're with, have a conversation and deal with the problems at hand. Don't cheat. That's one. Two, if you're gonna cheat and you get caught like that, if that guy pretended like that was his girlfriend, nobody would have ever known anything. Ever. The only reason why it made any news is because he ducked down like he was scared.
Oh, man. Yeah.
And she turned her head.
A lot worse after that. That's for sure.
Total. Okay, that's two. Three. The next day, and this is all hearsay now. I don't know if this is all true. The wife changed her name on Facebook. Okay, went to her maiden name. Great. The CEO stepped down from his company.
Oh, I heard about that, but I think he was forced to resign.
But here's my concern for this, and it's not even a concern. I shouldn't say concern, but here's my thought process on this. Whether you can run a company or not has nothing to do with your marital status or whether you can like his company was a startup business company type thing. It helped with aerial stuff and things in space and everything. It has nothing to do with relationships.
Yeah. No. I definitely had the same thought process the other day. Nobody to talk to about, because how do you explain that to your significant other, right? Like,
Well,
it doesn't matter that he cheated, because it matters. But
it
when
does
comes to
matter, but not
business,
professionally.
Exactly. He was doing a good job with the business. That's why they put him there.
Correct.
That did not change anything about how he's doing his job with the business. So
Right.
I'm right there with you.
Now, the only problem I do have, and I don't, again, hearsay, not sure if this is true, but I believe that woman was part of the HR department.
I did hear that she was part of the company too.
Right. She was
HR is crazy though.
Right, exactly. So
it's like you're the one person who should know better.
Maybe she didn't know that he was married. She's part of the HR division. She knows he's married. Like, there's no question to ask. But it shouldn't cost him his job. Should it cost him his marriage? Okay, it depends on him and his wife and the conversations they have and what they want to do. But it shouldn't cost him his job, in my opinion.
Yeah, honestly, they should give him like not a PR person. I guess basically a PR person, at that point, they just need somebody managing his public life.
Correct. And obviously, like everybody else, he has to go to some kind of therapy.
Yeah, sure. It's a bad look, I understand, but again, it doesn't affect job performance.
And I mean, in this day and age, you can't have a personality that doesn't affect how everybody looks at you. And that's unfortunate, because you can't just be a professional and personal. The old Italians, listen, you never mix business with pleasure. You never.
I'll tell you what, though, he can go cry about it in his Ferrari, okay?
Yes,
so I think he's fine.
And that was the other thing. He's the CEO he's a multi-billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
Have Coldplay play at your girlfriend's house.
Right,
What
just have him come to the house.
What are you doing? Stupid. But what are you gonna do? So that's one topic that I wanted to talk about. Here's another one. Good friend of the show, good friend of mine, Marcus Maniac McGhee, UFC bantamweight. That's right. This Saturday, I don't know when you're watching the show. Hopefully you're watching it on Wednesday when we drop it. But if you're not, this Saturday, the 26th, he's in Abu Dhabi fighting Petr Yan. Petr No Mercy Yan. Now, he's number 3, and Marcus is number 14 right now. And they're saying that Marcus, it's going to be a tough fight for him. Marcus is in the best shape I've ever seen him. Like,
I've met the guy. This man can fight. I can tell you that much. He
is just cut up, just ready to go. His record is 10-1. Jan's is 18-5.
Sounds like the other guy loses more. I don't know.
I mean, it's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So Saturday, if you got some time, check it out. He's a friend of the show. He's a friend of mine. He's a great guy. I wish you, Marcus, the best of luck. Good health, good fights. Hopefully everybody's okay after the fight. I know that's a big deal for you. That's how sweet of a guy he is. He prays that the other guy that he's in the ring with the octagon, he hopes that they're not hurt too bad either, and he wins the fight. Now, I'm with you. I'm going to be at the watch party. So Jake, if you want to come, by all means, you just hit me up. If you're not working Saturday, we'll go to the bar. We'll hang out with his family.
So
friends.
Life is a bartender. I'm the one who gives all the drinks for those events.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think that's going to happen. But I'll be at a bar drinking, watching the fight, rooting our friend on. So Marcus, let's go, buddy. Let's kick some ass.
Yes, sir. Good luck out there.
Yes. And then I stumbled upon this, and I don't know how the hell I stumbled upon this. And we've got some friends on the podcast that work out of Florida. But Florida has a python problem in the Everglades, the Florida Everglades. Pythons are not supposed to be in there, but occasionally they get in, and then they start breeding, and they start attacking the animals, and it's bad for the environment and everything else. So what Florida does is they have an annual Florida Python Challenge where they have 3 different levels. They have military, professional, and novice to go into the Everglades and collect pythons. Jake.
Okay, what I want to know is if you're given an unlimited budget,
right?
Do you think you're coming in the military placement, the first of all, you killing the most pythons? Right? I feel like you give me an unlimited budget, I get it done, I
don't know if there's an unlimited budget, though. There are rules to this. There's kits that you have to use and stuff like that, too, I think. So I don't think it's like you go in and you just have, like, all your military expenses and stuff. Yeah, I don't think you're going in there. Right, yeah, I don't think that's how it's going. There are rules and regulations.
It is supposed to be to protect the environment. The show will help with the ecosystem and whatnot.
Correct.
So
they're not throwing grenades. So there is a specific way you have to catch them and trap them or do whatever. And the top prize, the grand prize, is $10,000. And then there's 9 other prizes, 3 in each category for the most caught pythons, the longest python, and this, that, the other.
Pythons can get pretty big, can't they?
They can get huge. They can get huge. Oh, you're doing a Dave check? Dave's not on the show anymore, but I'm still calling him Dave Check, so I don't care.
You can hear my nice clicky clacky keyboard.
That's right, clickety clackety. Jake, would you go and search for pythons?
Honestly, I would give it a go.
No, lie to the audience. Of course, be honest.
No. I'd never do anything like that. No, I'm definitely giving it a try at the very least. I think. I think I'd be a little, nervous at first.
Yeah,
but
I think it would sketch me out. I think I'd be too nervous. And I mean, you know me. I'm up for almost anything. But I think at that point in the Everglades, searching for pythons, I might be out. I might not want to do that one. I'm not getting any younger. I'm not as quick as I used to be. I'm still pretty quick, and I'm still pretty strong.
So after seeing the size of them, I have a couple thoughts about this.
Okay, I actually have a picture of one of them. There's one.
Exactly. So they're pretty big.
There's one.
So
how absurd is that?
I feel like one of the scariest things about snakes, though, is the fact that they can just come at you at any moment. They're small. Right. They're hard to see sometimes. They blend in.
Correct.
I know that's got some form of camouflage on it, especially for that environment, but that's 10 to 20 feet on average.
Correct.
I don't think you're hiding from me.
But you'd be amazed. I mean, just think of it this way. There's rattlesnakes and everything else where we live. We're in Arizona. There's rattlesnakes. There's different snakes and everything else. You know how many times I've walked and looked down and been like, oh, crap, there's something there or something like, and you didn't even realize it until you're like, oh, shit. Like, and you back up and show that thing the respect it deserves. Now, I did move a rattlesnake one time, but I mean, I had a 2x4 that was like a 10-foot long 2x4. And I'm pushing it because I was on a job site and it kept trying to go underneath a stack of wood. So I didn't want anybody to get hurt. So I actually but I didn't catch it.
Okay, so let me give you a quick little story from my childhood. We're living in New Jersey, right?
Right.
Remember it was a small little lake, small body of water that was in between our development and the one they hadn't built yet.
Correct, yeah.
We went out there, one of the many times we had been out there, and I'm messing around in the water, and
like I told you not to.
Yeah, probably. But who might have listened? You know me.
I know.
I see a stick in the water. I grab the stick. I shortly realize after it's not a fucking stick.
It's a snake.
It was a snake, and thankfully I had grabbed the tail and not the head.
Jesus.
But no, I picked the snake up out of the water, and now I'm holding the snake. So fight or flight, you know? It's 100% what happened. He starts turning, so my instinct is to start flailing him, and I threw him back into the water.
Good, and he went back to where he belongs.
All I'm saying is I feel like I handle that kind of situation pretty well.
Like a little girl. Right, exactly.
I only screamed a little bit.
Okay, and that's a small little baby snake, and I know you were small.
Yeah,
when you see a python coming at you,
I'm not swinging it around.
You're not swinging a python, and that thing is 13 feet long.
Oh, I gotta start doing push-ups before we do this. No, but I would imagine that, they've got probably a shotgun or something of the sorts. No,
I don't.
Or are they catching these things with their hands?
I think they're catching them with maybe not their hands, but maybe they have that the stick
like
that has
the stick with the
stuff like that. But I mean, I don't know what that is. I'm not a snake wrangler, but which is why we should not do this.
Okay, let me reconsider because if I can't catch them with my hands,
exactly.
I'm out. 10,000 is not enough. You put a couple $1 million in there, I'm like concerned.
Then we're talking. Maybe it's worth it, but not
still.
And that's the grand prize.
Yeah, there's no chance we're coming in first.
Against experts and military, we're out. I don't say we lose often, Jake, but they got us on that one. Yeah. They got us on that one. All right, you ready for some questions?
You got them all set up? I'm in. Yeah, questions.
Let's go.
Time for questions.
love the music.
All right.
I saw you dancing.
You saw nothing. All right. Question number 1.
Here we go.
How do you feel about sharing passwords, location tracking, or phone access in a relationship? Does it build trust or does it break it down?
I mean, for my relationship, if you've been a part of the show, you know that me and my wife, there's no secrets. She knows I am who I am. She knows I do this. I spit the truth. I don't make shit up. I'm a very honest to a fault kind of guy. We share locations. We share password. For me, it doesn't matter, because if you don't have anything to hide, then what's the difference? The only time that a lot of people would want that, like if I was going to surprise her with something or do something to that effect. But at that point, if there's something coming up and I'm surprising her or I'm doing something, I'm like, hey, listen, I'm doing something. It's nothing shady, but I'm doing something. I don't want you to look at the GPS. I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to do that. And there are times she tells me the same thing where it's like, okay, listen, I'm buying you something. I don't want you to see what it is. Don't go on the Amazon cart. If you need something from Amazon or whatever else, tell me and I'll buy it for you. So that we still have that trust and openness, but we still have our individuality and we still have our privacy when we wanted it. But I mean, what password? There's nothing I have that if I need a password for that she can't have access to.
No, I couldn't agree more. And you know me, I love disagreeing, but
Yeah,
you're pretty on point with that one. I've got nothing to hide. You can see where I am. You can get into my accounts.
Correct.
And here's the thing: you don't even need the passwords. If you just ask me, I'll show you. I'm not doing anything shady. But you're very right. There is certain times where you are trying to surprise the other person, or that they shouldn't find out about that yet. Not in a shady way, but because something's coming up.
Right. You're planning something.
Exactly. And now in my head, it's just on me to be a little bit more sneaky about it. But I like that you brought up, just say, hey, don't check the location, or don't you should trust me enough. And yeah.
And, if you're in a good relationship, that person should respect that.
Exactly. It's proof of a good relationship. You guys have healthy communications.
And if they don't, that's either one of two things. One, you're shady as hell and they know it. Or two, they are shady as hell and you don't know it.
And then
actually, three things. It could be three things. I apologize. It could be one more thing. It could also be some luggage from a past relationship. Because sometimes you have to work through that also. But a good relationship will get you to the point where you can work through that.
100%. And honestly, I feel like it helps on both ends as far as, having those prior anxieties because of past relationships, sharing those passwords and allowing them access to, your location, stuff like that helps. It does. It brings them peace of mind because they can double check just to make sure that their anxiety isn't right,
Correct. Right. Yeah, no, I agree 100%. All right, very good. Let's go to the next question.
Gotcha. All right. Would you rather have internal monologue narrated by Morgan Freeman or Samuel L. Jackson 24/7, including during private time or moments?
I think Morgan Freeman would get boring after a long period of time. Samuel L. Jackson, I mean, he's aggressive, but being from New York and Brooklyn and everything, I don't mind the aggressiveness. Like, I am comfortable with that. When I was a baby, we lived across the street from a fire station, and I used to sleep through the sound of the fire trucks.
Okay.
I moved to New Jersey. And the crickets keep me up at night. Like, I can't stand crickets.
On the other end of the coin, if you want to sleep well, Morgan Freeman might be a solid option.
Yeah, but he's going to do it while I'm driving. He's going to watch out for I can't do Morgan Freeman. I don't know how to do it.
I wish I could do it too.
I can't do it, but
I can't do Samuel L. Jackson either.
There's a car. You should watch out. And I'm like,
he's got more of like right.
Morgan, come on. Where Samuel L. Jackson be like, there's a motherfucking car on your right.
See, I definitely agree. I think Samuel L. Jackson would be more fun, but I don't know. I'm going to have to pick Morgan Freeman on that one.
Really? Okay.
It's just peaceful, I like my peace.
It is very peaceful. You are more zen than I am.
I watch a lot of Nat Geo. He happens to be on there quite frequently.
Okay.
All right, let's see what we got next. What's the unspoken rule about talking to strangers in elevators?
This is weird. This is weird because there's no need to talk to anybody in an elevator room.
Yeah, there isn't a need for it.
But I
is there a
have
rule
done it.
for it?
I don't think there's a rule for it. I mean, I've talking to people. It depends on when they walk in.
I was going to say, it depends. You need some context, I feel
Right.
like.
You can realize if somebody's standoffish or not as they walk into the elevator or as you walk into the elevator. If they just kind of like and look away, don't talk to them. There's no need to talk to them. If they're like, hey, how you doing? Or if you go, hey, can you get my floor or whatever? If you're holding a bunch of packages or something like that, maybe look at the floor or whatever. So you can strike a conversation like that. Now, if you're a single guy and there's a hot woman in there, I got to imagine you try and strike up a conversation.
Sure, yeah.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, I know I would have.
Still, back to what you're saying, though, context is important. You know, she walks in, she's very standoffish.
Then you don't.
Don't
then
bug
you
her.
don't. Yeah.
Exactly. It doesn't matter what you're looking at, how pretty. Just leave her alone. Have some respect.
Exactly.
Now she's coming in. She's having a good time.
A long way. Yeah. All right. So we're on the same page with that one too. So the only thing we're different is Samuel and Morgan.
I wanted to be just like you, or nothing like you when I grew up.
Guess what, buddy? Guess what?
We're learning a lot today.
The apple don't fall far from the tree. All right, you got some riddles for me, right?
Yeah, I think that's it for the questions. So,
all right, yeah, let's go to the riddles.
Let's go.
I keep cutting you off. I apologize.
You are fine, my friend. All right. First riddle. Here we go. Okay. What is hairy on the outside?
Me.
Soft and wet on the inside. It starts with the letter C and ends with T.
I know. Oh, I know. There's two answers, and I know the one that I'm not supposed to say, and so does everybody else. Starts with a C, ends with a T. Coconut.
Yeah, I was about to say, you said you knew it. Come on now.
Yeah. No, I honestly didn't. I mean, I knew the other one, but I wasn't sure what that one was. But that's coconut.
All right, this one might stump you. Good job. I thought you might have had a little bit more difficulty with the last one, but here we go.
Okay.
Arnold Schwarzenegger has a big one. Donald Trump has a small one, and Madonna doesn't have one at all. What is it?
I hate Madonna. I don't care. Madonna is a piece of crap. It is terrible.
I pick things up and put them down.
Arnold Schwarzenegger has a big one. Donald Trump has a small one, and Madonna doesn't have one at all. I'm going to say a car.
No. I'm going to need you to try again, good sir.
Answer
is in the riddle.
Oh, last name.
There you go.
Last name. Yep.
All right.
Damn it! I should have seen that one.
You ready for this one?
I'm ready.
What gets longer if pulled, fits snugly between breasts, slides neatly into a hole, chokes people when used incorrectly, and works really well when jerked?
I actually do know this answer because I seen it on a post somewhere recently.
Yes. I was going to say, I've never seen this one before.
Yeah, otherwise I would have been stuck because when I first read it, I was like,
there could only be one answer.
It's my penis. Like the actual answer is a seat belt.
That is correct. All right. One more. What question can you never answer yes to?
What question? Are you dead?
All right, so there's two answers to this.
Yes! See? This and this. Hey, okay, hold on 1 second. Dave, if you're watching this show, as you should be.
If you're watching.
There's two answers to this riddle. One that's on his page, and another one that's absolutely correct.
All right, he's got a point. He's got a point for everybody watching, but I'm going to need you to try again.
Okay, what question can you never answer yes to?
Honestly, you're on the right track. So,
I don't know. I mean, I think that's a great answer, and I like that one. I don't know what the other one's going to be, but
are you sleeping?
Are you sleeping? Okay. Your mother can do that sometimes. She can answer and still be sleeping. It's a gift. It's a gift. I don't know how she does it.
Yeah, no, I discovered I had that gift too when you guys used to ask me to do chores when I was sleeping.
I don't think that was a gift. I think that was just you.
Yeah, whatever. I was sleeping. I didn't even hear you. Even
Sure
though I
you
said
were.
yes.
Sleeping.
All right. That's all I got for riddles, unfortunately.
All right. No worries. That's good. All right. Well, then, if that's the case, then let's go to where did it come from? All right. So where did it come from? Now, this is where I have an idiom, Jake, and I explain the origin story of it. Now, every time I have a guest on or a different person other than Dave, I usually kind of gear it towards them. So, I geared this one towards you, and when I first say it, you're going to go, really? And then we'll see where it goes. So, the term is lunatic. Like, that guy's a lunatic. Okay?
Okay.
Do you have a guess where the term lunatic comes from?
Okay, just using my brain.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's kind of got a prefix in there, Luna, which means moon, essentially.
Right. Okay.
Tick. The only other words I could think of would that would be the suffix, I believe. Possibly. Would be like frantic, which leads me, or like chaotic almost.
Okay.
So something I almost want to say crazy at night.
Okay.
Is a close or like definition for the origin of that word.
Okay.
Am I onto something?
I like where your head's at. You know,
I'm gonna be
smart
so
boy. I raised a smart boy. I mean, I don't know if you're good on this, but I mean,
yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not even close. Go ahead.
Actually, the word lunatic comes from Rome. It was back in the Rome days when people started acting crazy or irrational and their behavior changed because of the patterns of the moon.
I was pretty close.
You were right there. You were pretty much right there. So what happened was, if the moons were shifting and people started acting a certain way, they would say it was because of the luna, the moon, like you said. So Latin for moon. Mm-hmm. So it was lunatic was somebody who was affected by the placement of the moon towards the earth, and it changed their behavior, just like it changes the tides and it changes people and everything else. Mm-hmm. So a lunatic is somebody who became irrational or did unnormal behaviors because of the placement of the moon.
And that's me.
Because what is your cat's name?
Yeah, my cat's name is Luna. He's got a point.
So I geared it towards you.
And I named her after the moon, too. So
there it is. See? Mm-hmm. And that's why it's tied together with you. So lunatic is basically people acting strange because of the moon's placement around the earth. And that's where it came from.
Good to know.
If you had a good time with us, if you enjoyed the show, please hit the like button. Subscribe, tell your friends. We're trying to get to 200 subscribers on YouTube. We're real close. So I'm hoping we get there real soon. If you get the opportunity and you want to check us out on our socials, we got a bunch of different socials. You can see, obviously, without Dave, I'm not sure how the whole live section is going to go, but I'm going to try and get some lives going also. So we'll let you know when they're going on too, and we'll see how that goes. Also, if you get some time and you're on tpublic.com, you check out, we got some merchandise with our logos. Get different styles and shirts and sweatshirts and mugs and pillows and you name it, it's on there. And if you name it, it's not on there, well, maybe we can find a place to get it and put it up there somewhere. Jake, I want to thank you for coming in, hanging out, having a good time. Always a pleasure. I love you, and I love the fact that we're able to do this and hang out and have a good time. So I had a great time. All right. Well, until next time, everybody, please send in your questions.
Love you all. Have a great time.
shootingitstraightwdc@gmail.com so you can find out what Donnie C really thinks about shooting it straight with you. Until next time, peace out, everybody. I stole your line, Dave. Forget lunatic. What do you call somebody who's crazy all day, all night? That's me. Catch you later.